Welcome one and all to another edition of Swiss's Commuting Chaos. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, hit that pause button and subscribe. Sir Steve-O, we're back. Looks like Swiss has nearly made it home. He's riding quite sedately there though, mate. Yeah, which is just as well, given the way that Sheila's driving. And do you reckon she's actually got her eyes open, mate, or is she just using the force? Now, I think we can all agree that's a very large gap ahead of the chap in the Range Rover, and you're probably thinking, is he on his mobile phone or has he got his cock out? Well, that one even shocked me. Now, we're always being told that young people aren't taking up motorbiking, so it was an absolute pleasure to see these two on the A3 coming down the hill from Wimbledon Common. What was even nicer to see was that they're not squids riding around in trainers. They both do a proper lifesaver check over their shoulder. This girl's got proper motorbike boots on and has got armour on her shoulders and elbows. And as 125 bikes go, EBR 125 in Repsol livery is pretty cool. Oh, Tony! Not sure anyone wants to see this chap's butt crack. Yeah, Ralph, I'm not sure I want to see it. I'm not sure why Swiss has put it on. Well, maybe this piece of sartorial elegance has got some function to it. Maybe he uses the crack to transport baguettes. Yes, Ralph, but surely he'd end up with crumbs in his underpants. Oh, Tony, there's no better feeling. I sometimes wonder about your sanity. Thank you very much. Now, there's so much to unpack in this next clip. We're going to have at least one, if not two, replays. But do bear with me, because it's worth it. So, if we go back, what we first see is Tarquin on a Lime bike. You can tell it's a Tarquin because he's got chinos on. Yes, he's not got a wax jacket, but it's too warm for a wax jacket. Next we've got the Santander Sado, and this cyclist going the wrong way down the bollards. And the lights are still red. The Forest bike forfeit's going to start before the lights have changed. And before you get on your high horse about the cyclist jumping the lights, it's amber when he crosses the line, and it's clear the road's ahead. We're all going to be shouting, what about the pedestrian? And he's in the wrong as well, because the highway code clearly states that pedestrians should ensure the traffic has stopped and they cross between the studs. And that doesn't mean the cyclist and Swiss, but the studs in the road mark out where the pedestrians are supposed to cross. And finally, we're going to get on to this complete bell end of a pedestrian, who we've marked off in the distance. He knows he's not supposed to be crossing the road, and the reason we know that is because he starts to jog across. But as he gets to the far side of the road, he deliberately slows down to make sure he inconveniences the cyclist. So quite frankly, I think they're all as bad as each other. Sir Steve-O, looks like Swiss is back at Vauxhall. Yeah, Carl, and so's this complete fuckwit on his scooter. Yeah, it's truth, mate. He narrowly missed the cyclist. He then has to swerve around the van. Looks like this chap's a bit of a menace. Yeah, Carl, he can't even work out where he's supposed to stop. Yeah, Steve-O, the lights are red and he's still already going. Yep, his concern for the pedestrian is outweighed by his need to race to the next set of red traffic lights. Yeah, Steve-O, he's not too great on the cornering either, is he? I mean, let's face it, he's nearly gone into the curb there. Yeah, apparently he doesn't even want that side of the road, so he's going to cut across all the traffic. And there he is, in the outside lane. And for those of you that don't know this particular piece of road, there are two lanes going straight on towards Battersea and two lanes looping back round, heading back towards Vauxhall and the city. So clearly he's going back towards Vauxhall and the city there, mate. I wouldn't bank on it. Because here we are at Battersea, just waiting for the coach to get out of the way. Steve-O, he's gone the wrong way around the pedestrian crossing there, mate. I mean, I know it says emergency blood on the back of his bike, but yeah, Carl, I reckon the blood is for his own emergency, which is inevitably going to happen sooner or later riding like that. Oh, will you look at that? It's a twat and a hat. Yeah, well, apparently everybody loves a Caterham 7. Sober put it in. What we're really interested in this clip is about the 20 minutes of pulling out of the side turning. Sure, the cyclist loved that. I'm pretty sure I've met that cheeky chappie before. And there he is again at the next set of traffic lights. Let's give him a little reminder who I am. Always good to have a laugh with him. Oh, Tony, did you see that? That looks like a Tango Test sensation replay to me. Yes, Ralph, but it's not the knobby cyclist getting onto the pavement that we're worried about. What you need to keep an eye on is the jogger coming in from the right that runs out in front of the moped. He's got to slam on the emergency brakes and quickly jump backwards. Aye, but he's got lovely legs. Words fail me, Ralph, words fail me. That may be so, but you seem to have missed the big double-decker bus that ran the red lights while all the other nonsense is gunning on. Yeah, so Steve, it looks like we're the headline act again. If you mean we're going last, then yes. Well, Steve, looks like we've got a gimp up ahead. Yeah, Carl, and it looks like he's been shopping. Because he's a gimp, he can't work out that he should be strapping the shopping to the luggage rack on the back of his bike. Instead, he hangs it off the handlebars, which, as we all know, is a much safer way of transporting the it's in the shopping bag. Do you reckon he's purchased? No, stolen. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and stay safe out there, guys, because it's a bloody mad world.